I've just watched the acceptance speech of President Trump at his inauguration, and I have to say, I've never been so jealous of Americans in all my life. And that is stealing a tweet from Rupert Lowe, the MP, who put exactly the same thing on, and it's true. Wow, what a speech. You have to go and watch it. If you haven't watched it, look it up. It will be online somewhere. It's about 20 minutes long. It's worth it. Talk about put the cat amongst the pigeons. Talk about inspiring. Talk about really inspiring an entire nation. I would give my left bollock to have a British Prime Minister to say some of the things that he just said and then to actually put them into action and to be able to remain into power for 5-10 years. It would transform this country. His absolute mission is to make America, American industry, the American military, American society, the greatest on earth. And shouldn't that be the mission of every leader of every country? Now, how that's going to play out in relation to the UK, I don't know. In some ways, I think it will do us the world of good. In some ways, I think it will do the Western world the world of good. From an economic point of view, it might make it quite tough because he's going to put America over and above us. But wouldn't we want a British leader to do that? Don't we want a British leader to come in and say, screw the rest of the world, we're going to make British industry the greatest we can possibly make it. We're going to give tax advantages, we're going to give regulatory advantages, we're going to give infrastructure advantages, we're going to do everything possible to promote British businesses over and above foreign businesses. We're going to do everything possible to strengthen our own military. We're going to do everything possible to strengthen our own borders. We're going to do everything possible to prioritise British people, both in this country and abroad, over and above foreign people. Isn't that what we want? That doesn't mean you have to do other people down. That doesn't mean you have to ruin relations with other countries. That doesn't mean that you have to be completely isolationist. It just means that when there's a choice, you prioritise your own. And that is exactly what Trump has just said. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the coming days and the coming weeks, because it will have a profound effect on the rest of the Western world. It will have a profound effect on the rest of politics across the whole of Europe, the UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. The English-speaking world cannot fail to be affected. And if it works, if it makes the American economy boom, if it makes crime grind to a halt, if it secures their built borders, if it brings world peace, which is one of the things he absolutely spoke about, then everyone else has got to copy it. It could be a new start. And I know I'm sounding a bit evangelical and a bit like a puppy following along a lapdog. That's not true. That's not even a right phrase, but you know what I mean. I just would love anyone in this country for once to prioritise us over and above everything else and not to be a knee-bending coward, which is what we've had for so long. And I include the Conservative government as well as this current Labour government in that. We need someone strong that puts us first. We need someone to follow Trump's example. And I know I'm going to get a load of haters. Bring it on. Couldn't give a shit. I know lots of you probably don't like him. Go and watch the speech. Go and listen to what he said. And go and tell me you wouldn't want a British leader to say that.